Alright, everybody, it's Thal McRob, and we're back with something a little different. Today I decided to stream Enshrouded, which I've played some, and I've never gotten really super far into the game. But it's one of those games I come back to here and there, and with the addition of the new water mechanics and all that stuff, I decided it's time to jump back in and let's give it another play. So we're gonna play some more and see how the game's going. And I mean, I'm barely like started in the game. Like, you can see my main character's only like level 1 or level 3 here. So, all right, there we go. The stuff just stopped. So we're gonna do just a private game. All right, so let's just. Yeah, we're just gonna delete these here. Actually, you know what? Cancel. Cancel. We'll just create a new one here. And this will be my streaming world. So we'll just call this something here. Let's see here. Call it Herbert Lands. There we go. Oh, I know it's my private game. There we go. Alright, so we've got relaxed, default, hard, survival. Presets to forgiving. In survival, you'll gain less XP and have lower health. Additionally, custom. Alright, we'll just go with default. So let's go back. We'll just go default. There we go. And we'll just create a new world. There we go. Play. There we go. So, once this loads up. Alright. Now, oh yeah, I forgot. This like brings like all of our stuff with us. I just have to remember. Okay, so internal, flame, okay, crafting, yep, backpack, character, skills. Right, so I've already been working on doing a Battlemage type build on this character anyways. So,
What's up, son?
there we go. Alright. So, you need to remember. Alright, so let's eat that. And drink this. And eat the mushrooms. There we go. We're all set up. Cool. Got our wand out. Gotta work our way through here. Cleaning the flame. Slumbered too long? Yep. Alright. So we're kind of just working our way through the first area here. Let's check our map real quick. So yeah, it wants us to go build our first base down there or whatever. About with our stuff. Yes. I didn't want to read that. I wanted to vote. There we go. Alright. Okay, I do have the glider, so I can just glide past all of this loot in the little tutorial cave here. But I'll go in here and grab the loot anyways. Grab the torch. Just so we can see. Until we get it lit up in here. Here we go. Let's see here. Backpack. Grab these, put them on 7. There we go. Cool. Yep, we'll take the ring. Read the book real quick. Anything else in here? I mean, we could always break this stuff and get, like, all the wood, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Welcome to the stream, folks. I hope everybody's having a good day. Do you hear any other wood? Yeah, I think there's stuff behind this, if I remember correctly. Yep, that's right. Grab all that, and then grab the treasure chest here. Yep. Extra torch, extra bandage, always good to have. Take free loot when you get it, right? Okay. There's some more mushrooms over here, which we'll grab just for extra food. Take the torch. And our first enemy will be down there. Get our wand out. What's this? Can I read this? Or is that just not a thing? Okay. Let's pop those because we can. Tab to dodge. Okay. There we go. Take all of that. Break those little shrooms. This wand is not the most effective thing. It's not ineffective either. There we go. Okay. Any more loot around here? Yeah, whatever. We'll just move on. I should heal myself. There we go. There's our new respawn beacon. And then there's usually a bunch of free food over in this area over here, if I remember correctly. Yep. There's the rat anyways. Take all that. Yep, we got a hidden room. Get that bandage we used. See if we can't find any more rats around here. There we go. Some more meat and some more fur. Alright. Get some more bones. We use those to make our wands and stuff anyways. We have there some cloth. Nice. Captain's journal. Anything else in here that's worth looting? Not really. And like, I know I could be breaking all this stuff for like... Oh, we got charcoal. Or tar, sorry. Go in here, books. Sleep. Alright. Let's see here. You can tell it's been a little while since I've played. I don't remember where everything is. That's blocked off. We can hop over it. There we go. Let's see here. Plant fiber. We'll need. Sticks, which we'll also need. There's something over here that was fighting. That's wolf. Wolf's the wolf fighting. It was fighting a goat. Which I will take the free goat. There we go. And the wolf. Had some bones. We need the stone. This is unlocking all the crafting recipes for us by picking all this stuff up. Yeah. Oh. Where are you going, goat? Where are you going, goat? Come here. That goat is fast. Alright. There's one problem with the wand. It's not very good for hunting. It's kind of short-ranged. There we go. The good news is you don't have to make ammunition for it. You just use up durability. Alright, let's see what else we can find here. Let's also go back and get that flame shrine built that it wants us to build. So we can throw down a quick little base. Oh, here's one of the animals that got killed. The wolves running. There we go. Alright. This will let us get a little base going and get a little food going. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go check this little, roadside storage shed. See if there's anything useful in here. Not really. But that's okay, because I have an axe. And we can make it into useful stuff. Come on. There we go. Anything else? Oh, we got some metal scraps. Alright. Cool. Let's get our pick out. We're going to go break some of these rocks. And we'll build this shrine and get it done here. Wait, want the dirt. Didn't want the dirt. I want the rock, not the dirt. There we go. Definitely need something like an auto loot or something. There you go. Come on. I want to break the rock, not mine dirt. There we go. Now the cool news is, unless it's within your shrine, your little base central piece, the dirt and stuff will reset. There we go. Cool. Alright. Now let's go into our build menu. Crafting. We need a flame shrine. We're going to craft that. Put that on our hotbar here. And basically it'll let us set up a little area that... Yeah. Yeah, that should work just fine right there. There we go. Base established. Cool. Let's get these rocks out of here a little bit. We're going to build ourselves a little stone hut real quick. Because it wants us to talk to the flame. You know. Commune with the flame. Yep. Now it wants us to go, like, rescue the blacksmith. Alright, so let's see. Let's see here. Keep forgetting what my buttons are. Alright, crafting. I need workbench. I need string. Okay. I have some plant fiber. There we go. Let's get the workbench. What's this? Oh, these are the drains for the water stuff. Okay. Character. Do I have the tiny backpack? I already do. Right, so I don't need that. Stamina, mana regen. I did get a ring. Alright. Alright, so we don't need that. I do want to keep that one, because that's a rare short sword. This one we are going to salvage. What about this guy? I don't care about that. Put that up there for now. Cool. So let's come back in here and let's make the workbench, because we're going to need that. There we go. And we're just going to set that down right here for the second. There we go. And we're going to make some stone bricks. We'll make a stone construction hammer too. But I thought I had one. Apparently not. Alright. What can I build here? Ah, here we go. I don't need that big of a block. I would like a foundation, but I don't want that type of foundation. Let's see here. That's 1 by 1. It's a lot. I make like a thinner one. There we go. That's a little better. Cool. And then we can do like this. And I like to do like... I like to do like this and get kind of like a little out area for my house here. There we go. And we'll do a door frame like right here. There we go. Get ourselves a nice window. Here's my rotate Q. No, R. Yep. Gotta have nice little windows. And I'm out of stone bricks here. Yep. All right. Let's craft some more of these. Can I pick this up? I can. There we go. All right. Tab for building mode. We'll do regular wall there. Yeah, let's see here. Do this. This. And we'll do window here on either side of the door as well. Give it kind of a nice, like, homely feel. There we go. Let's see here. Alt. Roofs. Yeah, we'll do like a stone roof. I don't have any roof blocks. Never mind. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Where's my crafting table? We'll need that. Crafting table. Actually, you know what? We will go ahead and we'll do some more floor real quick. There we go. And this way we have a little bit of like a crafting area out in front of us here. There. Oh, I got another dead, you know. Definitely said it had meat, not just bones. And that was weird. Alright. I'm not going to question it. Okay, let's see what we can do for roof tiles here. So you can do thatch, which is plant fiber. Now we can make fertile soil with farmland. Interesting. What do you hear? Wood. For the door, I need more wood. Alright, so let's get some wood and some branches. So let's get back to our axe here. Dismantle. Okay, I can just dismantle the tree. That was weird. What if I cut down the tree? How much wood do I get that way? 1, 2, 3. Definitely get more wood for dismantle or for cutting the tree down. Not sure why I'd ever use the dismantle option. That was strange. Greetings! How's it going there? Yeah, I'm playing some Enshrouded today. Hadn't done that in a while. Especially since they've released the water mechanics. And judging by your name, the EverQuester Quinos, I'm going to guess you played a lot of EverQuest and hung out in Quinos. Which is another game I also played a lot of. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why you'd ever use the dismantle function for the trees, like in your purview here. There you go. Oh, I'm definitely hurting for food. Hold on. Let's see here. What do these do? Health regen, magic damage, health, stamina, and stamina regen. So yeah, so we want to do like meat, cooked mushrooms, and water. There we go. Alright, there's that. Here goes a rabbit. Grabbing some random resources while we finish kind of getting the house going. I can hear Shroud enemies. Where are you at? There he is. Nice. Just had Shroud spores on him. He tried to get me. I can hear more enemies here. There's a lower area here. There we go. For people who don't know, yeah, they're all kinds of like little hidden like dungeon areas like this all over the map. Oh, goodness. Alright. There you go. Where you at? Where you at? The combat's coming back to me slowly but surely. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get back down here, finish exploring this area. Pop that, so it doesn't, like, blow up on us. Got some torn cloth. Some shroud spores. Anything else in here of interest? Oof. Oof, don't say any of that. See, that was a shroud mushroom that exploded on us here. So was that. My goodness. What do we have here? String. Loot. And some wood. Oh, alright. This is why we're coming in here. Got his treasure chest with, ooh, a fire wand. Nice. That's going to help us become, like, an actual mage. Let's see here. What else we have? We got some string. This is making me wish I had, like, the whole, like, wisp of light, like, alchemy thing set up so I could actually see down here more easily. Alright, anything over in this area? Not really. I mean, there's stuff down here I could probably break for resources, but I'm not super worried about that. Because we don't want to spend too much time in the Shroud. There we go. Alright, so let's get back over here. Got some plant fiber and some twigs. There we go. Got the bunny rabbit because it ran into our wall. Get this. Alright, so now we should be able to make some, we should be able to make a door. So let's craft a door. There we go. And then let's make some roof tiles. I don't have any space in the backpack. Hold on. Thinking, why can't I make roof tiles? Because I'm missing door space. That's why. Or backpack space. There we go. There we go. And door. Yes. Now we can go inside. Alright. Can I make... Ooh, I can make a chest. So we'll craft a chest. There we go. Alright. Give me your chest. Where are you going? Let's put you right here. There we go. So let's put the stuff we don't need. I don't need the stone blocks right in this second. I don't need that. I don't need all of these torches. Just, if we're honest. As a matter of fact, I could actually just delete these. There we go. Don't need the tar right now. Or the resin. Or the explodey bombs. We'll keep the fertile soil in here because I don't need it right now either. String is important. Stone's mildly important. I'm deciding what to keep on me and what not to. How's that compared to my current one? That's plus 2 mana regen, 10% overcharge, 0.6 attack speed, plus 2 mana regen. It's got the same. The difference is it's fire instead of ice. And has slightly better durability. So let's switch the wands out for now. We'll put this one in here. I'm gonna slide that over. There we go. Put the fireflies in here too, because fireflies are good for making like lamps and stuff. Alright, that should let us make some roof tiles. Because we want to make a roof so that we can get this thing nice and sealed in. There we go. Yeah, if I had tar, I could make the tarred shingles, but I'm not going to, so let's craft some thatch and see how that gets us here. And we want roofs. There we go. We're going to rotate that. Actually... I'm gonna need a lot more roof tile. That's what I'm learning. Hold on. Alright, where's my thatch roof? I'm gonna need a ton more. A ton more roof tile. Alright. Yep, that was it. That's all I've got. Alright. Let's get some more plant fiber, folks. Ooh, we got some more fireflies. This is the easiest way to get fireflies. You just wait for nighttime and look for these, like, glows. There we go. Alright. I need these plant fibers. Because apparently fireflies are also now used for, like, you know, fishing and stuff. That's a completely new mechanic I've not even played with. There we go. Need lots of plant fiber, though. Alright. Okay. Oh, here we go. Plant fiber there. Plant fiber there.
Coming, son.
More fireflies, which is very good.
Yes, sweetheart.
Let's see what we've got over here. Some more plant fiber, hopefully. Yep. I need the axe for that one. There we go. Ooh, fireflies. And a shroud creature. Oh, yeah, see, they take more damage from the fire. Yeah, I was glad I switched to the fire one. There we go. Torn cloth. Torn cloth and runes. Torn cloth and runes. Nice. I just need the fire one to actually produce more light. There we go. How are we doing on fireflies? I mean, we got like 46. This is like the most fireflies I've ever seen in the game. And normally you'd only get like one. There's apparently a lantern over here. So anytime you walk next to like a lamp or something that can be relit in the game, like those little sparks will fly off of you and go light them. Ooh, we got some string. Yes, always like string. Back here, buddy. Got him. That's one of the cool things about the wand is it does kind of track your enemies. There you go. Nice. What else we got down in here? Anything? Oh, we got a treasure chest with a mana potion. Heck yeah. That'll be good when we get further into actual, like, spells. We got some metal scraps, even better. That'll be good once we get the blacksmith rescued. Okay, that's where we just were. There we go. Collect this firewood, because that's free wood. And then there's some food over here. This is about cooking, but we already know how to cook. I saw something over here it was trying to tell me about. Ah, the well, yes. There we go. And then I had a water flask. Yes, let's refill the water flask. There we go. This is a new mechanic they've also done now. We actually have to like fill up your water flasks and stuff. That's a whole new thing. There's like a water flask over here you're supposed to be able to pick up. Don't know. Not seeing one. Anyways, well, let's go ahead and get back to our base now. Kind of gotten that under control. Because I think we got everything we need to finish our roof. Besides this bunny. Hello, bunny. There we go. Got him. That'll let us make up a good amount of food. Nope, we got some more fireflies. Here, fireflies. There we go. Alright. Cool. Get some more roof tiles going. That should be enough for now. There's that. And we'll rotate. There we go. Just need a few more. Alright. We get... Because we're using, what, 72 per? Oh, we're using 120. Or 112. Oof. Yeah, 72. It is 72. So one more set should do it. Roughly. There we go. That should be enough roof tiles. Alright. Let's finish her off. Get it to line up. Line up. There we go. Look at that. It's a roof. Now, let's see here. Let's see what we've got. Because I need to kind of fill this side in. Here we go. Nope. I don't want that. That's too big. Too big. There we go. Oh, I don't have my... You're going like, why won't it let me build? I don't have my blocks on me. I'm gonna put the roof pieces back in here. We'll grab our blocks. There we go. What else can I put in here? Not sure. I think we'll just keep all that for now. Ooh, that's something I should do. Let's get some lights real quick before we get too distracted. Here we go. Oh, you need resin for that now. Oh, these ones are like... How about that? As far as plant fiber. Not a plant fiber. Okay, well, we'll make one anyways. B. Lamp. And... Go. We're just going to put that in there, and look at that. It gives us a nice little thing. I'm going to pick it up real quick. And we're going to put it on top of our storage chest. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let's put that there, and that there. There we go. There. There. Alright, can I get like a half block thingy? What about a little pole? Can we do pole? There we go. Trying to fill in this gap a little bit. There we go. What about you? A little half block. You gonna... Yeah, we'll have to go little 1x1 cubes here. Oh, wait. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Perfect. There we go. Found it. That was the piece I needed. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. It's a house. Alright. Let's put the blocks back in here because I don't really need those anymore. That's all I want. That can go there. Fireflies can go there. Let's put these fireflies with these guys. Alright. Put the ring in here for now because I don't really need it. Ooh, I have another water pouch I can go fill up. Okay, let's top off our food real quick. Let's see here. What do they do here? The wolf meat gives us extra health. Okay, so we'll just keep eating our rabbit meat because it's not super great food. There we go. We'll top off our water. Nice. Alright, we're going to go refill this one real quick over here at the well, since we're next to a well. And then we need to get to the other side of the bridge to go get the blacksmith. And for those of you who follow my streams fairly often, you know, prayers for Kiddo. He's not feeling great right now. Oh, I can get these arrows. There's just flint arrows hanging out right here. I didn't even notice that. What's this? Well, I do need some plant fiber, so that's fine. So this to refill this water skin. Nice. There we go. Alright. Put the water skin in here. Don't really need that on my hotbar. I will put the berries down here. Yeah, that should be alright. There we go. Alright, let's go cross over to get to the blacksmith. I'm going to chop this down real quick, get a little extra wood. There we go. Let's see what we get out of these. Yeah, let me break this. I see we got some metal scraps. Nice. Okay. To the bridge. Kiddo sounds quite uncomfortable over there. Alright. But I hope everybody out there is having a good day. There you go. They should actually heal up. There we go. So we've got kind of two options here. We could go down into the Shroud, which is the way it wants you to go, because this is how it kind of teaches you how to deal with the Shroud. Now, because this character's technically already done that, because I didn't just create a new character, we actually have the stuff to get across. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get the goat, but he was dodgy. There we go. We're going to get across the bridge here. Now with it being cold, that's going to hurt our stamina regen. See, like, there we go. I've already got the grappling hook to get across here. Now there's like loot around here. So like if you go down in certain places on here, you can find like some loot chests and stuff. Nope, found a dead guy. I will take all of that. That's free stuff right there. I forget where the loot chest is. It might have been down over here. There's like a loot chest on the bottom of the bridge somewhere. In case you all have never played Enshrouded, or have not done this part of the game. I trapped myself in here. Okay, good. There we go. Down here. No, it's on the other side. Okay. This is also where you encounter like your first like still human enemy as well. Oh, I missed it. I missed the jump. That's alright. You know, being down here in the Shroud a little bit's not going to hurt us. We can't get the Shroud liquid while we're down here, because you need that for certain things. We're giving backpack space. We still got some space, so grab some of the Shroud liquid. And let me harvest that. Let's see here. Get some more Shroud liquid. There we go. Alright. Now I do need to get down here at some point and go into the Shroud well that's down here to destroy the Shroud root. I'm getting little lag spikes here in my game. There we go. And here we are, the other side of the Shroud, which is also where we get, like, the blacksmith and stuff. Ooh, take some string. Little lore blurb. Let's see here. How are we doing loot-wise? Still got plenty of inventory space right now. Alright, so if we come over here, because this is where the other side of the bridge is. So here we've got this guy. Okay, that guy's resistant to... Don't know how far that guy's gonna chase me. Alright, I want to trade out my wands real quick. There we go. What I should really do... Let's see here. We'll actually do fire wand there. There we go. Now we can... Now, a little more better planning. Yes, son?
Yes, I feel better.
That's good, bud.
Because I feel up.
Oh. Well, I mean...
3 times in a row.
Well, I mean, at least you feel better, bud. Didn't really need you to share that with the stream. There we go. There's those enemies done. Oh, the wand will set these off. Cool. But anyways. Ooh, is there any loot in here? No, not really. I forgot these guys are resistant to fire damage. That's why you want to have 2 wands. So you need different types of damage to deal with the different types of enemies. So for the humanoids enemies, you want cold damage, apparently. Ooh, we got a beehive over here, which these are very good. Honey and wax, nice. Where's that one? Okay. Go away, bees. Oh, that works. You can't attack the bees with magic. Good to know. Alright. Alright, let's take all of that. Go. Something I've never gotten good at in this game is the whole, like, parry window thing. There we go. Oh, we got some bombs. Alright, anybody in here? Ooh, we got some stone. How are we doing on inventory? We're doing okay. We don't want to loot too much stuff, though. Ooh, repair equipment. There we go. Got a note. Alright. One thing I do like about this game is how they do put those repair stations at most of the, like, different POIs that you can go to. I definitely want all this metal scrap, though. Because we're going to need all that metal scrap. Okay, so if we go in here... Alright, there's a guy there. See, I'm not good at the block there. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. What do we have here? Yeah. Description of some sort. This should be the blacksmith, unless I'm mistaken. So let's waken the sleeping person. We get the summoning staff now. Yep, it's Oswald, the blacksmith. So now we can go back and basically we can have a blacksmith at our house. Which we'll have to, like, you know, build him a little place. Take the wood here, because we definitely need wood. Remember correctly, there's like a way up. Yep, that's what I thought. I thought there was a way up, because I think there's loot up here. But if anybody's watching and has comments and advice, things I'm missing, let me know, because, you know, I don't have a lockpick. Hey, we have a journal. Can I make a lockpick? Crafting. I can make a fishing rod. That's kind of cool. There's a summoning staff. A water balloon. Huh. Not sure what the water balloons were. Oh, we can make the water pouches now. Okay, that's different. Firebolt. Oh. So we can make firebolt. I just need resin for that. But let's get ourselves a lockpick. There we go. There we go. And it was just bombs. Why is this like almost empty? Didn't I refill that? Oh, I have another one. Okay. I found one, I guess. Alright. I didn't want to go down the ladder. Is this searchable by chance? No. Let's go over there, because it looks like there's more loot up there, too. Let's repair our stuff real quick. There we go. How do we get up to this one? Aha! This one. And this is a magic chest. With a rusty sword. Alright, so let's go into here. So we got this rusty sword. Where'd it go? And it's a one-handed sword. It can be leveled up once, has a base damage of 11. And at level 2, it gets plus 2 damage with plus 10% blunt damage against... So you get basically 10% of its damage becomes blunt. Or I can just use this rusty sword, which is rare. It has generally better stats. It adds poison damage. And Shroud armor. Now this one has better overall damage. So this one is 11. It gets plus 1, plus 2, plus 2. That's plus 5 total, so that'll go up to 16. Whereas this one gets plus 2, so it'll go up to 16 as well. Oh, I have flint arrows. And scrap arrows. Well, I'm gonna salvage this sword and get runes, which is what you need to upgrade your weapons and stuff. Yeah, what about this guy? Level 17.
Well, I need to go get our phone on order. We can get a pay.
Okay. Alright. So now we go back home, and matter of fact, we can actually just do this fast travel. We can actually just click on this. What's that? That's for more. Bridge. Letter to mend old wounds. Actually, let's go over and do a little bit of scouting, because one of the things we can do is we can basically unlock fast travel points. So let's go do some of that to some extent. See if we can't get some fast travel unlocked. So let's go this way. But I'm checking my map right. Yeah, so that should be there, and then the fast travel point I think is just right up here. Oh, we got a wolf over here. Which the wolf I know takes damage from fire, not from other stuff. Where you at, wolf? I just saw you. Wolf? There you are. Got him. There we go. Alright. Now we can go this way. Because map-wise... Yeah, the bridge construction report should be right over here. Grab these berries, too. The berries are good for, like, healing and stuff. Alright. I can't remember if there's enemies over here or not. Alright, new location added. Alright. What is this? Oh! I think this is flint mine. Do I have room? Yep, this is flint. So this will let us make new arrows and stuff. As we mine the flint. I don't want the wood, I want the flint. Stop. Trop's trying to mine the wood support. There we go. Alright, let me get some water here. And we're gonna eat mushroom as well. And we'll eat a piece of rabbit meat. There we go. Get all our meters recapped off here. Welcome to the stream, folks. We're playing a little bit of Enshrouded. This is fairly early on. I got to kind of skip some of the very starting stuff because this character isn't brand new. But the world's brand new, so like I'm having to redo some of the intro stuff. The character is only level 3, so it's not like he's super advanced or anything. But we're working on it. And we're going to see if we can't get into some of the water mechanics and stuff. I'm getting some flint while I have the opportunity real quick before I head back to base. How much flint did I get? I got 20 flint. That'll be enough for now. Alright. And we're focusing on magic this time around. Because I want to be a Battlemage. So, there's love letters. So let's go over here. You know what? We'll just go back to base, because I think our inventory's full anyway, so let's fast travel back to base. Alright. Now it wants us to commune with the flame, or the addition, summoning staff, yep. And we can upgrade it, but we need Shroud cores. So let's go back. Strengthen the flame, we need resin and Shroud sparks. And then reseal, which we're not gonna do. So let's drop off some goods. Actually wait. Can I see here what's this? That's sort. Shift R? Okay, Shift R deposits all similar. As an FYI. Good to know. I'm gonna put all that in there. Keep the Spike Club. I'm gonna put the string in there for now. Put the Shroud spores in there for now. There we go. Put the beeswax and the honey in there for now, because I don't have a direct use on that for my person. And the Shroud liquid. There we go. Clear up some inventory space. Cool. Now let's make that staff that it wants us to make. Where's my summoning staff? Summoning staff. There we go. Boom. Alright. Backpack. Summoning staff. There. Tab. We want to summon Griswold. There you go.
Hey!
How you doing, bud?
To flame
Alright, you need
and
shelter.
glory.
And a bed. So shelter. I need a proper smith shop. Construction hammer. You need a workbench, some blocks. Suffocates. So elixir wells. He needs bed. And craft. Okay, so we could make the furnace. So in the forge, make watering can, lockpicks, nails. These scrap tools would be nice, but we need some shroud wood for that. I already have one of those. I have one of those. I could use some better materials. Yeah, so let's see what we can do. There's the resources, production items, essentials. Alright. Weapon upgrades. Ooh, we could upgrade our rusty sword. That's a lot. Ooh, what about this? We can upgrade this for an extra damage on our fire's wand. I think we should do that. And so level 2 will give us plus 10% fire damage. And then plus just 1 damage overall. So we'll go from 7 to 8.8. Nice. And interesting, when we defeat an enemy, it will restore durability. I like that. So let's do that. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's get him a bed, though. Because he's going to want a bed. So let's see, what do we need to make you a bed? We need a crude mattress. We need some string. Okay, well, string's easy enough. Can I make a string here? Or do I have to... Yeah, I can. Okay. String. 3. Workbench. Now I need the plant fiber. I used up all my plant fiber to make the string. I need to make his bed. Goodness. Goodness game. Alright. So I'll keep the string on me then. Let's go get some plant fiber. Okay. What do you want, game? Seek more survivors. Yep. Okay. Got it. I will find more survivors, game. Don't you worry. Well, let's go ahead and get our other water skin refilled while we're at it, because we're over here next to the place with the well. That's one advantage of this spot. There's a well right here. We can refill our stuff here. There we go. Alright, put this back in our inventory, and we'll go ahead and refill this one too. Eventually, I think you can build your own well. There we go. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to cook food. Backpack. Let's do this, and we're going to cook. I'm just going to get all this food cooked. That way we've got it, so we don't have to do it later. Since we're just sitting here anyways. We got some mushrooms to cook. Mushrooms are good, and they'll help us with our magic damage anyways. You can overcook them and make charcoal, I believe. One thing I would like to see is like some automated cooking. Oh, my fire went out. The fire went out. Sadness. Oh, wait, there's some food back here. I must missed that rabbit meat back there. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, we got all that. Let's go grab some more plant fiber. And that will let us make the bed for Oswald, and then he'll be happy, and he'll be complaining about, you know, what kind of a terrible person we are that brought him to this place and didn't bring him a bed. You know, keep fire. Yep, I thought there was dudes over here. Oh yeah, I like that. That's much better. Maybe he had some runes on him, so we'll be able to work on further upgrading our wand. we go. A few more shroud spores. Extra loot around here? No. Ooh, what about back here? Ooh, loot. We have metal scraps. Yes. Oh, hell, metal scraps. Alright, let's go over this way a little bit. And finish scouting around this area. Ooh, we got something down here. Ooh, we got bandage. Free bandage. Another one of those things from Balthazar. About just, hey, Shroud bad. You know? Let's not stand in that. Alright, we got another chest. And we got some arrows. We'll take those. The adventure have begun. Yes. So, how's everybody doing today? Alright, anything else in here? Ooh, whoop, we got something there, some more scrap metal, and some more string and stuff. Alright. Free loots is free loots. I kind of want to see what's over here. This glowing mushroom is making me think there's stuff here. Well, there was some string in that barrel. I don't know who stores string in a barrel, but you know what? I've seen weirder things. Anything on this? Nope, not really. That looks like that might have something behind it. But welcome to the stream. Oh, nothing back here. Okay. Alright, we've explored that place. Let's see if there's anything else worthwhile in this little neck of the shroud, so to speak. I don't think so. Oh, there's stuff up here. Anything up here? Oh, hello. That looks like that's got loot over there. There we go. I was right, there was loot up here. And it was mana potions. I think that was where we just were down there. Alright. Alright, let's grab some more plant fiber before we head back to the house and get Griswold to bed. Alright. My phone is buzzing at me for some reason. I want the bees. Bees? There we go. Got him that time. Had to jump. There we go. Grab these mushrooms too. There we go. That should be enough plant fiber, I think. That's 10 plant fiber. My house should be right over here. Yep, there it is. Here we go. Hey, Griswold, how's it going, man? Behaving yourself there, Griswold. There we go. And then we can actually make a real bed. There we go. Where's my bed? For Griswold. Here you go, Griswold. Alright, use summoning staff to assign them to it. There we go, summoning staff. Assign Griswold. There you go. There you go, Griswold. Stop complaining about not having a bed. Can I talk to you, Griswold? Thank you. Alright. We still need to make a blacksmith shop, which we need charcoal. And we also need this, which we just need stone. Oh, hold on, I can grab some stone. I'm trying to see if I can't upgrade our gear a little bit before we go off to go explore the elixir well and all that stuff. Grab some stone. Actually, let's just do, what is it, Shift R? All similar? There we go. Alright. Come back here, Griswold. Alright, there we go. We'll craft one of these. Nice. What can I craft in here? So, wood plus dirt equals charcoal. Got it. Well, I have wood. Let's do a partial move. It's scroll down was the was this trick I was missing. That's what that means. It means scroll on the mouse wheel, apparently. I'll grab this dirt here. And dirt. There we go. Cool. Well, that'll keep that busy for a little bit. Now, I need some shroud wood, though, if I'm going to make tools. And actually, I should also top off my meters. So, some lean meat, some mushy brooms, and a little swig of water. There we go. And now back down into the shroud. I needs my shroud wood. Stop running, goat. There we go. Shroud wood. Alright. So, we should have a way down over here next to the bridge, I believe. Got him. I think it was dodgy. Alright. Did I get all the loot? Oh, see, I even missed a treasure chest over here. Look at that. With a health potion and everything. Let's see here. We got a little note from Captain somebody. Some more arrows and some more bandages. Always good. And then let's also get our axe real quick. And we'll chop down some of this stuff. Yep. Sometimes when you knock down this stuff, you get like wood and stuff. Alright, let me get my torch out. There we go. Get any wood? Nope, nothing. Sometimes you get scrap metal. But apparently not today. Alright, shroud wood. What do we have in here? Ooh. More potions. Another torch. I don't care about the torch. That sounded ominous. Whatever that was. Where's my way down? Oh, it's this way. This is the way down. Here we are. In the shroud. I believe this is shroud wood, I think. Let's find out. I could be wrong. This could just be regular wood. It looks like shroud wood. It's shroud wood. Beautiful. I need shroud wood. Twigs. Because I need shroud wood if I'm going to make my improved gear. Shroud wood. And he wants us to clear the elixir well, right? Yeah, he wants us to clear the elixir well over here. What's this guy get? I'll take the cloth. Cloth is good. You got one of these little, like, timer extenders over here. Stores your shroud time. We're not going to use that right now. Go ahead and thin out the herd a little bit. You have a better option on... Okay, so you want me to see if I can, yeah, hold on, give me just a second. Let me see if I can change that for you. Stream settings. Well, it's not gonna let me change it with the stream going already. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not gonna let me change those stream settings. Not without stopping the stream and restarting it. Alright, how are we doing on inventory? What's this guy? Ooh, health regen. So we have this one, which is stamina regen. Mana and mana regen. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. There we go. I'd rather have the health regen. There we go. Alright. So the elixir well is like this way somewhere? That's the way out. I need to go this way. Yep. I'll see if I can't fix it for the next time I do this game. Because I do know that this game's a little taxing. And I probably could also do stuff to, like, optimize my settings for the game. I've just never messed with it too much, so. So for the next Enshrouded stream, what is going on here? Why am I crouched? There we go. How's it going, Zombrex? You having a good day? Where's that Shroud? Where'd that Shroud go? There we go. My Shroud wood's all anything up down here. That's all it was. Get out my sort of torch with my wand here. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about my Shroud time. Well, you on extreme quality? Let me see. Let's see here. Display. Full screen. Sync. Where's my quality? Balanced. Yeah, quality. It should be on good quality here. Yeah, max. So let me just go to quality preset. Let's just do max quality. There we go. Yeah. Now it's on max quality. Alright. I'm kind of racing to the there's like a safe area over here that I'm aware of. Yep. Alright. Oh, here we go. That'll help us out here. Some shroud wood too over here. Nice. I've got some enemies around here. Where is he at? Alright. There's the archer. Okay, the archer is running from me. Oh. Don't like the grenadier. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can't get rid of this grenadier. Yeah, that grenadier sucks. There we go. Grenadier dealt with. He's just out of range there. He got me with that. There we go. Get some loot here. Oh, yeah. Escape. Can I read this? There we go. Shroud flask. Yeah, we'll take all of that. There we go. Woo, that was a lot closer than I would like. There we go. We'll pop a healing pot real quick. There we go. Get rid of this guy, too. There we go. Alright. Now let's see if I can't get past all of this to... Okay. There we go. There we go. This will let us restore our shroud time. While getting rid of this archer. There we go. Cool. Restore our shroud time a little bit. Let our healing tick up a little bit. And then let's come back down here, because I saw some looked like shroud wood down here that I want. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is all just wood, wasn't it? Dang. I was hoping some of that was shroud wood. Never mind. Okay. Well, if I'm going to go down here and restore this elixir well, let's do it. What am I doing on inventory? It's a little tight. You know, I'm also going to just, can I not salvage this? I can't salvage it. Can't salvage the rings. Understood. I feel like there's, yeah, I thought there was a chest up here. Ooh. Got some weapons. Anything I can salvage? Nope, that's just a delete. Not you. I can salvage that. There we go. I'll delete this extra torch. Save myself some inventory. There we go. Alright. Just checking for loot. Okay, that's all the loot up here. Alright. Let's go down. Into the Shroud Well. Yeah, the opponents are getting stronger. And with me trying to play a little bit of a Battlemage build without using too much melee stuff, and not being particularly good at the melee anyways, it's gonna be tough. Alright. So, step one, we need to stay out of the Red Shroud. Alright. Location above. Enter the elixir well. I am in the elixir well. Okay, now this is going to be the tough part. This guy. The Thunder Brute. Ooh, that one caught me. I mean, we've almost got him now. Woo! We'll take all of that. Oh, do I not have enough space? Okay, so let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. And we'll get rid of that, because well, as much as I want that. There we go. Take all that. And let's destroy this. There we go. And we got a skill point. And now we can actually stand down here. Alright, so let's go get a skill. So we're trying to do Battlemage type stuff. Necromancer. When killing an opponent with magic, you have a 10% chance someone's friendly companion. Ooh, that's right up my alley. Arcane Deflection. Successfully parrying an enemy's attack restores 20 mana. Alright, kind of cool. Intelligence. Increases your damage by 5%. Mana by 20. Reduces the time saved required to charge up a spell. But thanks. I've actually defeated that boss before, just not on this world. Increases mana by spirit. Alright, so we're trying to do kind of a magey build. What do y'all think? Necromancer, Spirit, Intellect, or Arcane Deflection, maybe? Or even Quick Charge. Well, we could also save up for some of these other things here in the middle. So this one really leans into lightning damage over here. Healing spells, yeah. Blink. Ooh, I like the blink ability there. Ah, so it looks like Battlemage really leans more into wands. So I think I'm going to lean in towards this battle mage line down here. Even though, I mean, all of this is really good though. I like necromancy though. All right, so let's get this arcane deflection, or intelligence will also be good. So we'll do arcane deflection first, and that way that gets us towards blink, and eventually, you know, the wand experience stuff. So we'll do this. There we go. Cool. And we have our head for the Fell Thunderbrute. We have this nice two-handed axe. Battlemage is better, you think? Alright, I'm glad I'm going that line. Especially with me using wands as much as I am. So, glad we kind of agree on that. That's a nice two-handed axe. Too bad I'm not doing a melee build. Alright. Let's top off our food real quick. Do that. Do that. And the water. There we go. Alright, so now I think there's some loot to be had around here, but the problem is I'm not in inventory space. So let's get out of here. What am I doing? I can do this the fast way. I'm not in Shroud right this second. Sitting there trying to do it the hard way. Okay.
Oi!
Yeah, I hear you. How's it going?
What have
Alright.
you got for me?
Scaling an ancient spire. Yep. Yep, we'll do that. Craft. Let's come into here. Oh, I can make these legendary runes. What are the legendary runes even for? I'm curious what these are even for. Anyways, let's upgrade our weapon some. Can I upgrade the staff or the wand again? I can upgrade this wand again. Yes. Let's do it. There we go. We've maxed out our little fire wand. Nice. Alright. What do I need here? I don't have any slots in my backpack. That's I'm like, why can't I not make this? I don't have slots in the backpack. That's why I can't make it. Alright, let's see here. We need the Shroud core. I'm going to put the guillotine in here. I don't know what these legendary runes are for, though. No idea. I'm going to put this extra bottle of water in here. There we go. Put that over there. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get some improved armor. So I've got that. There we go. More damage, block, and roll. Nice. Okay. That wasn't what I... Oh, I closed the door in his face. Hilarious. Okay. Offer them to Flame Arthur. Yep, okay. Going to... Nope, nope. Back. Upgrade the altar. There we go. Upgrade the altar. Cool. And then strengthen it. What do I need here? I need Shroud coins. Okay. Okay. So, this is what I wanted. Character. Let's do... Yeah. Yeah, we'll equip that. There we go. I need to get some better pants and stuff. Can I... I'm just going to delete that. I don't need the shirt. Okay. I need plant fiber. And another box. Can I make the boxes in here? No, I have to make this at the crafting bench. Okay. Ooh, yes, we want a fireplace. There we go. And storage. Where's my storage? Tiny chest, wooden chest, magic chest. Shroud spores, active mycelium. Oh, I just need nails for the tiny chest? Hey, blacksmith, where'd you go? Quit wandering off. Come here. Yes, you. Come here. I need some nails. There we go. Okay, let's make one tiny chest. So we can get some more inventory space here. Just throw it there. There we go. There we go. I can't wait till I get the magic chests going. We'll throw that in there. I need to put this down here. Put the Fellroot Thunderhead in there. Put the construction hammer in there for now. And the staff. As well as the hunter's ring. And the spiked club, just because I can. And the nice shivs. Keep the arrows. I'll keep my rusty sword just so I have a weapon. Well, I already have this scrappy sword. I'll put the rusty sword in here until I can upgrade it. Keep the food. Put the nails in here. Put the string in here. Put the extra water skin in here. There we go. Alright, we'll hold on to that until I can finish getting the stuff I need. There we go. Alright, and we're also going to go ahead and just cook up the rest of this food here real quick. So one of the things I like about this is this fire didn't go up. Yeah, it's a pretty good crafting and building system. I do have to agree with that. There we go. Oh, why did that go down there? Come here. Down here, please. There you go. Because I like how you can do really detailed work with the building system if you want. Like, you can do, like, cube by cube if you want. It's really, really cool. Which means it really leans into the, like, you know, the different crafting styles I like. Because if you watch any of my streams and stuff, you notice I play a lot of Vintage Story. And Vintage Story will also let you do a lot of, like, detailed crafting like that, where you can, like, chisel blocks to make different shapes and stuff. Where this, it just has that by default as, like, the crafting system. Where you can just make, the, like, all the little squares and lay it all out the way you want. And with the addition of the water mechanics, which I'm very excited to get into at some point. I can't wait to see about making a base with, like, a nice little stream and ponds and stuff. Be cool. There we go. Griswold, I need you to just, like, running into me here, man. Or Oswald, sorry. You're Oswald, aren't you? There we go. Alright. Cool. And now he wants us to go climb that tower over there. Right? Okay. And that's the great thing. Like, a crafting system doesn't have to be crazy complex to be good. It just has to work. So I need some more stone and some charcoal, and I can get the forge. Alright, cool. Let's see here. What else do we need for the scrap axe? Wait, get the scrap pickaxe. I got that. And for this, I need string. Okay, so let me get the scrap pickaxe. And we're going to do that to replace this one. And our stone one. Goodbye. There we go. I'm just going to get a full gear upgrade going here real quick. Before we go off to the next adventure. Grab some more stone. Mostly we just need plant fiber. All the plant fiber. That's one thing that this game just kind of struggle with. There's not like a good way to harvest like plant fiber in bulk. Unless I'm mistaken. Like if there's some trick to harvesting large amounts of plant fiber, please tell me. That's all I want. Yep, there we go. Come on. Get down this tree, please. You need a gear. What gear do I need? Oh, you're saying, yeah, I need a gear for that, or they need one for that. Alright. I also need more wood anyway, so take a moment and grab some more wood. I need to get some more dirt. There we go. I mean, I do like this game, though. Because I love survival games like this, and it's got some of the survival aspects without being too crazy. Like, you don't have to, like, feed your character and water your character per se. Though I do like the fact they have that as something you can turn on. Which I might actually do a playthrough at some point with that. There we go. Let's see here. That. How are we doing on plant fiber? I got 25. We got some more resin. I'm gonna grab this rock. I'm gonna grab some dirt too, because I'm gonna make some more charcoal. Alright, here we go. Get some more dirt. There we go. That should be plenty of dirt. Go. Yeah, I noticed earlier, it looks like I can actually make a staff to use the mage spells and stuff. First time I ever noticed that. Oh yeah, no, I love the look of this game. The game is beautiful. Like, absolutely. They've done a fantastic job on the terrain and, you know, the look of the world and stuff. And then, of course, you know, like the world building. Like, they clearly put thought into it, you know. There's where some of my wood went. Some more wood there. Oh, some more plant fiber. I think we ought to be pretty close to the amount of plant fiber I need for what I'm trying to do. There we go. Oh yeah. This is a game that I've never really put as much time into as I really wanted to, just because I keep getting distracted by other games, or like my friend group is playing other games. But I figured this was a great way for me to spend some time with it. Alright, let's come over here. And let's get this some more wood here. We'll get some more dirt as well. There we go. Cool. So on that. You do have more options for building, because as you find new materials and things, there's ways to unlock more and more building materials, all kinds of stuff. That, like, I'm well aware of some of the stuff later on in the game, I've just never gotten to it myself. Because I've seen some people build some absolutely beautiful stuff in this. Oh, I can make tar. And wood acid. Okay, so this does have more recipes. Alright. Griswold. Hey, bud. Let's build a blacksmith shop. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, like there's some... Because there's different ones for like all the biomes. Like almost every biome has a couple different like building sets that you can get. You know. Let's just let me do. What can I make here? I can use this to make what? So charcoal plus metal scraps. So let me just do this. Let's see what do I get for this. So charcoal. I only have a few metal scraps left. Well, we'll go get some more metal scraps, but I just want to see what this makes. Is it making, like, ingots? That's slow, whatever it is. So we'll let that work. Alright. Let's go ahead and top off our food meters again. Let's go get some more metal scraps and go up that tower that Griswold wanted us to go visit. While we wait for that to work. Let's also repair that. There we go. Yeah, like, so you see, you have all these building materials, like rough flint stone, because I got flint, so now I can make that. Regular stone, and then you can do shroud wood, now that I've gotten shroud wood. And plus there's tarred wood, which takes wood and tar and stuff, so, you know, it just keeps getting more and more complex. Like, I can get, you know, stone shingle roofs now that I have flint and stone. All kinds of stuff. There's, like, lots of different things you can do. I should actually make... I'm going to make a crude nightstand, crude stool, and crude wooden table. There we go. And we're going to make a couple more lanterns. There we go. The reason I'm doing all this, I'll show you guys. There we go. So let's come into here real quick before I run off. Yeah, like there's all kinds of stuff. And then you can decorate your houses like I'm doing here. And as you do so, you know, it's actually increasing the comfort level of the house. And now I have a better rested bonus for longer periods of time. So the more decorated and more different things you add to your house, you can get a higher and higher rested bonus. I don't know if it's like just anything, but I know it's like specific items work. So let's put that in here, and we'll put the charcoal in here for now. I'll keep the shroud wood on me. Keep the flasks. Actually, you know what? I'll just put all this in here. Because I don't need to carry all this around with me. Like, oh wait, I almost forgot to put down in my chair. Alright. Put the stone in here for now. Put patches in here for now. Yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of like they do some kind of the same thing that they do in like what's the game I'm looking for? Valheim. If you ever played Valheim. There we go. I see now it's up to a 16-minute rested bonus because I've gotten it up to comfort level 11. There we go. Alright, let's go to that map location it wants me to go to. Where is it? It's Ancient Spire, so I was almost to it anyways. Alright, so let's get over there. But yeah, no, there's all kinds of cool little details about this game. Along with, like, just a beautiful look, great storyline. Grab some more plant fiber and twigs on the way. Yeah, Valheim doesn't look as pretty, but it's got a lot of enjoyable, like, content. You know, like, I also played the heck out of some Valheim, you know, if I'm honest. Oh, I found some arrows I missed here. I love the fact you can just find, like, arrows just, like, stuck into things, you can just pick them up. I didn't want to... No, stop climbing on the ladder. I don't care about ladder. I just want to jump off. I completely missed the scrap pile, too. Ooh, it had some of the stuff I was looking for, too. Nice. Here we go. Ah, there it is. There's what I was looking for. Okay. I think it is I think it is technically an indie studio. Like, I don't know that they're definitely not any of the big name studios. How about that? That part I do know. So I don't know if it would technically qualify as an indie game. I mean, maybe. If someone else in chat can tell me if it technically qualifies as an indie game, I'm all ears. Because if it is an indie game, even better. Like, fantastic. If it's not an indie game, well, you know, it's still good. I'll give this studio credit. But I think it is... Actually, the more I think about it, I think it is technically an indie game. The more I think about it. Because I think this is their first, like, game. Oh, they've got me locked out. See that? They don't want to let me in. There's where we go. Yeah, this is one of those, it's like a puzzle, you have to, like, figure it out a little bit. Hey, no shooting. That was rude. No, that was not what I wanted. Let's take all that. I want this loot file. Take all that. Where you at? I know you're down there. All right. Take all of his loot. This is at least getting me the scrap metal I was looking for. More scrap metal. Ooh, and a treasure chest. Ah, I need lockpick. Hold on. Crafting. Where's my lockpick? Lockpick. There it is. I'm just blind. Lockpick. And it was bombs. I almost don't care about the bombs. I mean, I'll take all the loot. There you go. Ooh, loot there, too. What's this? Nope. Anything up here to loot? Got a treasure chest with... Ooh. I think that's a better bow than what I've got. Hold on. Let's see here. Power of 10, draw speed 1, arrow speed plus 20, with potentially 3 more levels, which add another 4 damage. And this only has 2 more levels, so only add 2 more damage. Yeah, this is a better bow. Alright, so bow, we're going to upgrade to this better hunter's bow. There we go. Alright. Well, bow, I'm sorry, but you're gonna... Why can't I salvage this? Is it because I'm not in my flame shrine? Is that it? That's it, isn't it? No, wait. I didn't equip character. Equip. There we go. That's why. Okay. Now, can I salvage it? Yes, there we go. Alright, I was gonna go open the gate. Can I open this? Or do I have to get this down? I do have to get this down. Yeah, it's got a storyline to sort of follow, like, try to restore everything. And there's, like, all kinds of stuff going on. Essentially, you're trying to restore humanity here. After it got wiped out by, you know, the Shroud. Let's see. What do I get? No, I don't get scrap metal for that. Oh well. Okay. But in a similar vein to Valheim, it's got a similar, like, you know, yes, there's a story to follow. Yes, there's stuff you're supposed to be doing, but you can kind of do it at your own pace and, like, take your time to explore and build. Matter of fact, it heavily encourages that. Yeah, anytime. Ooh, what do we have here? We've got tomatoes. We found tomatoes. And they give us +3 range damage and +3 dagger damage. It's not going to be super helpful. We picked up a campfire. This guy unfortunately had an accident. He had a tree fall on him. Let's see here. Of course, I had to seek the hidden tomb, test the rings. Okay, there's a hidden tomb around here somewhere. Hidden tomb. It's right over this way. Right? Am I going the right way? Yeah, it's like right over here. Because I also love how there's like all these little storylines about like, you know, those are angry bees. Go away, angry bees. Alright, how close are we to this hidden tomb thing? I'm gonna guess it might be down through those bushes. Or here in this building, one of the two. Ah, we found the hidden tomb. It's gonna be full of spiders. So, if you don't like spiders, don't watch this. You know, I will take that. Okay, so I can just burn that. That's kind of cool that you can burn the cobweb. And then the thing to watch for in these hidden tombs is a lot of times in this first room. Oh goodness, that's this big spider. That spider has poison abilities. Didn't like it. Didn't like that. But at least like we have a weapon repair station right here. Yeah, these are like little dungeons. And here's a cool thing: you can run them multiple times. Like the first. Okay, he's resistant to fire. Interesting. Yeah, there's like all kinds of like little dungeons in these places. And you have to watch for some of these. Some of these will have like little hidden doors behind some of these crypts. Oh yeah, okay, the ice damage is doing much better. There we go. Yeah, like I have a friend who could not play this part. No, we got something in this. Bandage. I'll take free bandage. Free bandage is good. There we go. Take all that. We're getting spider glands. I'm not even sure what those are for. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like the magic. Oh, we got fireballs for our staff whenever we get a staff. And then this is like the main loot right here. And so, see, here we go. We got the bone building block. So now we can make bone blocks just because we found the building block. And we also got a root staff, which is a staff for our mage build. So this is actually working out really well for us. No, none of that, please. Oh, hello. There's two of you. None of your poison. Anybody else? I can hear you. Yep. Yep. And the cool thing is, like, whenever you see, like, torches like that... Oh, that startled me when that jumped out. Yeah, you tried to get me. Your little... Being a Flameborn, because that's what you're called in this game, you have like a little magical ability that will just like auto light torches and stuff like that. Anything else? Okay, there we go. Got all of you. There's something here to loot. It's getting like some sort of loot pop up there. Don't know. But yeah, like there's all these like little places in these crypts, and these are spread all over the map. There you go. So which is why you have to check them for like hidden treasure and stuff. But this one was pretty good. Repair our stuff real quick. Never again torches, yeah. And like I think the fire wand does a slight better job at giving us just a little bit of light, in my opinion. There we go. Alright, so let's get over here to the flame altar that it wanted us to get to, which is at the top of that big tower up there. That was a good little, like, stop-off for loot, because we got this cool long-range magic weapon, which actually I think I'll put on my... I'll put that down here. Or replace the sword with it. Now, it uses these little fireballs I picked up here. What are these for? Don't think about it too much. Not sure what the spider glands are for. Alright, what do we have up here? We've got something. What is that? Grab that. And we've got these night lilies. Oh, hello. Wrong button. Ooh, these guys are tough. Like, oh, they got me. Those guys hit hard. All right, I need to work on my parrying there. All right. Let's get back to our spot where we died over there. Okay, so at least I don't lose everything, just like my loot. Alright. Okay. I also need to redo my stuff. No, I'm not playing hard mode. This is actually on easy. It's, or not easy, but normal, I should say. There we go. That's the weird part. This is not hard mode. This is just normal. Default difficulty. Now, I am not fully equipped out. Like, I should have more armor than I've got. And that's probably part of the problem, is I don't have as much armor you probably normally have for that. Oh, there's an arrow there. There we go. Didn't have enough stamina to use the thing. Alright, fine. We'll go down the ladder. Oh. The scrap pile respawned. Now we'll take the extra loot. Still think there's like a treasure chest somewhere down there that I keep forgetting about. I'll have to go look through it later. There we go. Yeah, and I actually started this to go and get more armor and got sidetracked. as I do. Alright, so let's go grab the loot, which is going to be just over this way. I mean, the good news is we've killed most of the enemies. It should be between us and where our armor and stuff got, or where our loot got dropped, I should say. Man, I need more stamina. And more stamina regen. Yeah. Once I get my stuff back and get to this tower, I will get more armor. That'll be a priority. Oh, some of these guys died. Something killed these dudes. Where did I die at? So there's just like 100 feet this way. Okay. Should be getting close. Oh, that was a huge group. No wonder. Let's get out of that. Let's not have a repeat. Oh yeah, and we're still only in the starting zone. Oh goodness. I tried to block that and did not. Alright. I'm messing up the whole block timing here. Got him that time. There we go. Good lord. That guy was tough. Yeah, and to give you an idea of how big this open world is, so this is the starting point. This is my base. This is where I'm at. And we can zoom out, and it goes all the way up to here. We can keep going. There's the edge of the map, way up there. So I'm still in little newbie zone, and also it goes all the way over here, and all the way over here. So it's a huge map. And they actually just added a new zone as part of this recent update. They've added the frozen north and stuff, which I've never been up there. I've never actually made it to the second zone, if I'm honest, just because I haven't spent enough time in the game. Alright, let's see if I can get my stuff now. I killed a few of these guys. Go around this way. See if we can't sneak up on them a little bit. Oh goodness. Nope, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Haha. See y'all figure that out. Unfortunately, my stuff is up there, though. Let's see here. I think I can go around this way to get back up there. This gives me a chance to heal up, though. Yep, that's a mistake. That's not where I wanted to go. That'll work. So I can follow this road back up. Oh man. Do I have any more healing stuff? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I got these midnight lilies back though. Alright, let's see here. I could. Why is my... There we go, let's do that. Alright. Let's go ahead and top up. Okay, so that food's all good. Good, so I don't need to do that. Alright, let's see if we can't get up here and thin these guys out a little bit more because I want my corpse. I want my stuff back. Oh yeah, it has multiplayer. Matter of fact, I've actually played this game in multiplayer. I played with my wife and a friend of mine. Go on, wolf. And you can even run a server. Like if you want to set up a dedicated server for the game, you can. I've always just hosted a game and just had friends join me. That's the way I've done it so far. Alright, let's see here. I want to find a better way to attack these guys and get my stuff back. They're like spawn camping me here. Or at least they're camping my corpse, I should say. No, I want you to attack the guy right in front of you. Good lord. There we go. There we go. Okay. Gonna hit another bandage real quick. Alright. Okay, we're almost to our stuff. There it is. And... yeah, take all that, please. There we go. Alright. It looks like it does auto-stack things. Good. Good. Alright, cool. Finally, now we can get back to the tower that we're trying to get to. Good news is these guys don't like sunlight, so you don't see them during the day. What is this? I can destroy those. That's nice. I don't know what those are, but I'm getting rid of them. Alright, here we are. And this is the place where we wanted us to get to. It's right up here. I think there's like loot these or something, maybe? No, these are just decorative. Alright, let's get up here. And of course, run out of stamina. Stamina. There we go. These are like little puzzles, if I remember correctly. You get to the top. Yep, here we go. Take these animal hides. Yep. Read Balthazar's diary. Get the health potion. Get the old book. Yeah. And then here we are. And like that is Red Shroud. Stay out of that. That stuff's real bad. And there's a flame shrine that will let us teleport to here. And fast travel between this location and others. Yeah, it's one of the things I'm going to be working on, is getting a bigger backpack at some point. But it wants us to get up here to the top, so we go stand in this, use this. And like, there's a lot of things I'm carrying that I could probably get rid of, like the arrows. It's not even using my bow. That's wax. Yeah, okay, so that was fine. Got a treasure chest. More arrows and more healing pots. That's fine by me. That opens that door. Oh, got another treasure chest. What do we have in here? This one. We've got a mace. Alright, let's get rid of some of the stuff here. Hmm. Honestly, I'll just unequip that, and we'll just delete that stack. And we'll just... Let's see here, what's the pierce damage on these? 5, or that's 20, that's 8, that's 11. So let's do this. So we'll equip these. That up there. I don't need the campfire. My fighting type, well, I'm doing like wand heavy in this one. But you can kind of pick between melee and stuff, and like all that's got different skills for it. I haven't really done too much melee. I can hear stuff up there. How do I get up there now? Oh. Oh, I have to do it with the bow, don't I? No, no, that's... Oh, that's just telling me I've opened that. Okay. So I've been in here. Alright, so what was the point of coming in here? Is there like a grapple spot? Oh, there's stairs right here. I'm just blind. As far as, yeah, I'm definitely going like heavy caster building this. Yeah, no, you're right. I was just being blind. I didn't notice the teeny tiny staircase next to me that I was supposed to go up. Okay, so we got traps over there. Is there any reason to go down there? Alright, let's see here. Just checking for random loot before we go downstairs real quick. Right about down here. Any loot down here, or just a pit trap? Just a pit trap. Okay. Oh, there was a treasure chest hidden in the back here. With more firebolts. How are we doing on inventory space? See? What's this? Bone meal. Okay, that's kind of important. Thinking of things I can get rid of. You know, I don't need the torch. Put the sword there. There you go. I mean, I could also throw out the bone blocks, because I could always make more of them, too. There we go. Anything over here? No. Alright. Well, let's go upstairs. Alright. Quick look around. I also know you can break like all these pots and stuff and get like extra bits of loot and stuff. And you don't want to fall down there. Okay, so I guess this is in case we fall down there. Well, that's where we need to get to. So we need to figure out how to unlock that. Got it. So I'm going to guess that's a jump over here. Climb over. See what's over here. Just a nice little outdoor area. Okay, well, this gets us here. It's locked, so we can get around the thing without unlocking the way through. Interesting. Of course. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Because I almost threw myself into the red shroud, that would have been bad. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Come back anytime. Alright, so there's the thing. Alright, this is one of those, like... Yeah, okay. So this is a arrow button. There we go. What did we get? We got some more daggers, but they're not particularly good daggers. Yeah, I'm just gonna salvage this. I have better daggers back at my place. Oh, good. That did open this one down here, too. I hope everybody out there's having a great day, though. I'm having a pretty good day. Hanging out here, playing Enshrouded with you all. The only real downside is my kiddo's not feeling great, but he's in there resting. Okay. Ooh, I dodged that. Just barely. Oop. Oh. Alright, well. I got cocky and hurt myself. There you go. Can I open this? I can. Okay. What about this? Yep, that's fine. Oop, that's jump platform. That's fine. I keep hitting jump. I need to not to hit jump. Hello. There's one button. Oh, I shouldn't have bothered with the jump. With the glider. There we go. See what we get out of this chest. More firebolts. Alright, so now the question is, where's the other button? I bet it's up there. Oh good. I'm in the red shroud. Red shroud bad. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, we're also hungry. Let's refresh our food bars. Alright. Let our health tick back up a little bit before we try that again. There we go. Made it that time. So I think a second dip in the shroud would have been fatal. There we go. And there's that button. Loot out here? No, no loot out there. Alright, let's go get that. Oop. Trying to break my character's knees. And here's the treasure chest. Ooh, we got a nice improved ice wand. Hold on. Let's go to our inventory here. So let's compare that. So this one has a damage of 8. This one has a damage of 9 with extra mana regen, extra overcharge, extra attacks. Well, the attack speed's the same, but it's got a whole bunch of upgrades with mana leech. Alright. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's get back over here. That's a nice upgrade. There we go. Now let's go upstairs. I don't know if this is the last floor or not. It is. That's the last floor. We'll commune with the flame. Fast travel points. Yep. Here we go. Yep, we got some loot right here. What did we get? We got some honey. And then what's cool is you can, like, use your glider to jump off these, so go really far. And you see all the red fog over there, that red shroud? You don't want to go into that. That stuff's real bad for you. You can see, like, all these different points here. I think that's one of the towns you can go to. Mend old wounds, yep. So let's see here. What's it telling us to do now? Yeah, it wants us to go to this Flame Sanctum over here. Which is... Can be strengthened at the Flame Altar. Okay. Need sparks. Okay. Yeah, that's part of the Strengthen the Flame Altar quest. But let's go back to base. And let's upgrade our gear a little bit before we go running off on more adventures. There we go. Ancient Vaults. A hunter. Okay, he wants us to go get the hunter now. Cool. So we still need more Shroud cores and some more sparks and stuff. Cool. Alright. Yeah, how's it going, Griswold? I didn't want to close the door. I want to talk to Griswold. Thank you. Alright. I don't need that. I can upgrade some weapons, but I want to do some gear. I need that. So I need my Shroud wood. Ooh, I can get a better shield, though. Ooh. I can now make actual, like... fighter's gear. Oh, but it has less magical protection. Ew. Where the first set has better magical protection. Okay, so basically, balanced set versus physical defense set. Okay. That's what I'm dealing with. What is this? A scrappy crate.
Okay. It's so big.
There we go. Okay, so let's see about getting our Shroud stuff here. Let's get our Shroud wood. We're going to put away our bone meal. Actually, let's do this. Let's put everything away that's the same. Come over here, do the same thing. Put everything away that's the same. There we go. And I'm going to put these books in here. I don't need these books on me. Alright. Don't need the resin. Need that. What's in here? Anything in here? I will take this string. I'm going to need that. And I will take these fur patches, because I think I need those too. Alright. Griswold. See this? Griswold is... Roswald. Whatever his name is. Where's he going? Where'd he go? Quit. What are you sitting out here behind the house for, man? Alright. So I have the shirt. Done. I don't have any gloves. Yeah. Which, that'll still give me some armor. There we go. Done. Let's get the hat, too. Boots. And pants. Nice. So that's all of that. And let's get... Why can't I make this? I don't have no scrap metals for that. Alright, but we can make the axe, which is I needed anyways. Alright. Now I can make the rake. Okay. So let's see here. Let's equip that. Equip. 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 Let's just replace the stone axe. There we go. We're going to delete that. Delete that. And delete that. There we go. Check our character out. Yeah, we now have a bunch of scrap stuff. Where'd my... Hold on. Backpack. Where's my gloves? Gloves? They're there. Equip. There we go. Now we got a full set. We got some better defense. Nice. Okay. We put all this away, I think. You put that away. Yeah, alright, cool. Actually, can we upgrade some stuff? Can we upgrade our frozen wand? We can upgrade the frozen wand. We could also upgrade the root staff. I know the hunter's bow. Hunter's bow would be nice too. I think I want to do the frozen one, so let's do that. So let's go ahead and take that up to 11 ice damage. That'll be really good for dealing with those crazed bandit guys. There we go. Nice. There we go. There's my weapon crate. We're going to put Misfortune in here. Actually, so we're going to move the nails up there, and we're going to get... Did I have one other thing I want to put in here? No. No, that's all. That's all fine. Alright, so we'll keep the grilled mushrooms. Top that off. I'll put the raw meat in here. I'm just going to put the extra cooking stuff in here. Night lily. Not sure what the spider glands are for. Tomatoes we'll put in here. There we go. I'm going to put these blocks in here. I don't need all these blocks in my inventory. There we go. There's my ammo for my... let's just equip that. So I'm not using my good fireballs with my staff just yet. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so next mission. Let's go work on... We got a flame sanctum over there, which is where I think it wants us to go. And then there's the alchemist over there, and the hunter over there. What's this over here? A question mark. It's a giant question mark. That's what that is. So let's go hit this flame sanctum over here. Is that where it's taking me? Where's it taking me? Yeah, so that... Yeah, okay. That's where it's taking me. Alright. Oh wait, I meant to repair my stuff before I left. Let's get our stuff repaired. There we go. Repair. Cool. Just using the crafting bench repairs all your stuff, which is super nice. I also love the fact that, like, at half the dungeons and stuff, they've got anvil out front, which acts as a repair bench. There we go. Alright. What's going to be our best way to get to this flame sanctum? Gonna hunt these sheep a little bit. Oh, did I level up? Or I'm about to level up. Looks like I'm about to level up. Oh, we got another flint mine over here. Which is good, because we'll need flint for stuff. Let's see what kind of loot we can get into over here. But everyone having a good day out there? I am. And I hope y'all enjoying hanging out with me. Because I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys. Yep, treasure chest up here. With some more bandages. And some more arrows. There we go. Ready to cross. With another treasure chest. Look at this. Some more mana potions. Heck yeah. Ow. Rude. There we go. And there's level up. Nice. And we found another treasure chest with a greatsword. I'm probably going to salvage the greatsword because it's not like a particularly valuable greatsword that I'm looking for. Let's see here. Ah, I got some more scrap arrows from that guy. Take all these bombs real quick. See what kind of loot we can get out of this. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Metal scraps, wood, string. Nice. Plant fiber. Got some berries. Not that I need the berries. More string. I didn't want the books, but I'll take them. Scrap pile. I am a bit of a loot goblin. And here's the seat. One of those repair stations like I was talking about. Let's get up here real quick. Oh, we got a note. Something about a hole in the wall. Got some explosives. Because you always need to keep explosives in your bedroom, apparently. Take all that. I'm not going to sleep in that skeletal bed. Scrap metal. Got some wood down there. Books, books, books. Lots of books. There you go. Grab that. Just more plant fiber on the way. And let's keep going. Hope y'all are having fun. If y'all have any advice for the game, please feel free. This is actually like the farthest I've ever made it. There we go. There's like a smoke cloud down there. What is that? There's something down there. What's that? Like a bandit camp, maybe? What do you think? Ooh, I should actually mine some flint while I'm here. I got the inventory space for it. I'm gonna scrap that because that rusty greatsword isn't really worth keeping. Oh yeah, that seems to work much better for getting flint and stuff. There we go. Stop messing around with that. I forgot, I leveled up. Let's see how many skill points we got. We got 2 skill points. Alright. Special fills a blocking enemy stun bar twice as much when hit. Blink gives us a short range dodge. Intelligent increases our magic damage. Which damaging enemies once is Blinking into enemy triggers explosion, spirit, emergency blink. You can blink while stun. Ooh. Blink's gonna be good. Grounding. See, this one's also really good because it lets you pull flying enemies down. So I've heard this one's like really good to get. Equips with shield, a well-timed parry will parry the attack. Overpower. Attacking enemies repairing their attacks fills your stun bar until they become overpowered. Okay. Opportunity. Merciless and sneak attacks. Backstab. Minor. Quality gear. All twos. See, all these would be really good to have. These utility ones, too. Counter-strike. After receiving damage, that's fire. Ooh, that could be fun. I haven't looked at Trickster up here. Intelligence, Spirit, Magic, Powerful Punch, pushes enemy places your unarmed attacks as long as you have the necessary mana. Oh. Huh. Intelligence. Bloodletting. Critical strike spells have spawn 2 health and mana stamina orbs. That's kind of cool. When your mana blows, you can restore up to 35% of your cast 1 health mana restored. Oof. Okay. Gain 1 point of spirit for every 2 levels of the flame. Shock resistance, shock resistance, shock resistance. fire resistance. Oh, wow. Okay. All shroud damage is increased by 10%. Abyss. Critical chain hit. Magic weapons will automatically hit a second enemy within 15 for 5%. Wow. Alright. Mass destruction deals 2 to all enemies within 20 meters of target. Okay, so wizard's like really big, like if you want to do like lightning damage. Ice damage, frost. And there's a frost resistance too. Yeah, you could put a lot of points into this. Okay. But I think we are going to go intelligence. Yep. And then yeah, so we want that one. And this one. I think we're going to grab another point of intelligence just for fun. There we go. Alright, cool. And once we get enough spirit points, we'll, or enough skill points, we'll upgrade those other ones. I feel like this is where we want to go. Yep. There we go. Wasn't what I was looking for. Oh, maybe it is. Hard to see in here. Okay. I heard something. I did. Right. I blocked too early. So I know there's like a certain glow you're supposed to look for when you're trying to time those blocks. Okay. Okay, so this is the way up here. This is what I'm looking for. There we go. Aggressive doggos dealt with. Oh, got a treasure chest with some bandages and a healing channel. Ooh. What is that? Make sure we haven't missed anything in here. Okay. There's some red shroud up here. There we go. It wasn't a perfect block, but it was good enough. That still looks like something interesting up there. Yeah, see, like this red shroud? That's bad stuff right there. Anything over here? I should probably get a torch out. Hold on. Where's my torch? Oh, I got rid of my torch, didn't I? Well, that was foolish of me. Here's a flame shrine. That's one of the sparks we needed. It's over this way. Because I think we can fast travel to those flame shrines, if I remember correctly. Okay. Here we are. Back out in the open, which is nice. Got a couple little shroudy boys up here. It's not a small number. Oh, that, not cool. Oh. There we go. Come on. Got the dodge off on that one. I didn't get the dodge there. There we go. Swordman's down. Get slow sword boy. He's down. We gotta get rid of the archer. Your little crowd bombs can stop. There we go. Alright. Get some more shroud spores. Got some more loot. Okay. Glad I have a passive regen thanks to that ring. It's not a very good regen, but it is a passive regen. Well, I think this way is going to take us around to this flame shrine here. Oh, I am out of food. That's what's going on here. There we go. That'll help. Alright, cool. Then you're going like, why is my health bar so low? Because I didn't eat. Character was hungry. Well, some sort of fight happened over here. Because all these Shroud boys got. I don't know by what. I'm not going to complain about the free loot, though. That was a rock. We're almost to this flame sanctum. I've never done. I don't think I've ever done a flame sanctum before, so I have no idea what to expect. I'm not even sure I'm going the right way here. Oh, there's the shroud root. I don't think this is what I was expecting. But I won't turn down a shroud root. Oh, that's a bad shroud root. That's a bad shroud root. No. No, that is a shroud root we are not ready for. That was a bad shroud root. Alright. You know, the giant red glow probably would have been the kicker there. Alright. Let's go up here to the flame sanctum. I think this is the right way. At least we're getting closer anyways. Yeah, I probably should have made the better shield. Better shield might have been a better idea. Alright. Our torch. Oh, we got bats. That's the one most bat. Okay, I mean they're fur patches. Oh, yep, nope, none of that. Get down. You're like a lightning bat. I'm gonna guess with the yellow. There we go. One less bat there. Alright. Flame strength. Here we go. Ah, I can talk. Well, we've got a nice little respawn thing here. We've got a full backpack. What do I have here? What is this? Shield. 3 parry. Level 1, 2 block power. 3 block, 2 block. Yeah, so this is better. Equip that. Delete that. There we go. Put that up there. Cool. I know we need that. That's very important. Alright. There's that. Let's grab that. What do we have here? My dearest Helen, please hold your tears and sit by my side. Let us glaze over the valley as we've done before. setting sun and falling leaves are like our brief precious time. Let us share these hours before they're swept away by the shroud. You can rest your head on my shoulder, my daffodil. Yours forever, Salim. Oh, that's really nice. That's really sweet. Terrible that they're facing the end of the world, but a sweet goodbye, I suppose. Got all kinds of stuff here. What are we doing on inventory space? I hate to do it, but there we go. Sorry, books. There we go. We got another spark. Don't know if there's any, like, hidden stuff in here. Okay, so now we go back to base. Fast travel. Remember, everybody, stay hydrated. That's what I was doing. I was taking a little break there. Hydration, very important. Strengthen the flames. I need some resin. Check. Mushrooms? Check. Shroud liquid? Check. Okay, let me go get those. Alright, let's see here. Let's deposit all the stuff here. We'll grab the mushrooms. And I'm going to need some more mushrooms, but that's easy enough. Need resin and shroud liquid as well. I think that's in this one. There's a shroud liquid. Check. There, I need one more resin as well. So, mushrooms and resin. There we go. I think I also need the shroud spores. Let's check. Let's double check. Strengthening the flame. Yeah. No, I didn't need the shroud spores. I needed bones, shroud liquid, animal fur, and sparks, but I need mushrooms and resin. Well, I think we can do that. Get everything repaired up nicely. There we go. Resin's easy enough. That's just trees. You grab these fire splitters real quick. Let's see if this one gives me resin. I can't remember which trees drop resin and which ones don't. Nope, not this one. What about this one? You're kind of green. Nope. I think it's the bushes. I think it's those weird, kind of very woody bushes like this one here. Okay, I'm facing a tree of some sort. Where is it? There it is. Finding the center of this tree in the dark is tough. Oop, logs? Logs? No. I guess resin might just be a rare drop. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know why Griswold keeps trying to walk through the window of the house. Or Oswald, whatever his name is. Give me resin. Resin? No. Nope. Alright, let's go try another one of these bushy plants. Because this is where I've always gotten it from, I think. Nope, it's wood. No resin. Okay. Is there a specific type of tree I'm looking for resin? If anyone out there in chat knows, please tell me. Yep, that one gave me resin. So is it the small kind of woody trees? Like the kind of almost like an oak tree look? What's this? That's one of the mushrooms I needed. There we go. These guys? Ooh. Take the wax and the honey. Yeah, this one's giving me resin. That one gave me like 2 resin. 4, actually. There we go. I guess it's these trees. Look kind of almost... Not the pines, but the almost oaky looking ones. Yeah, let's see if we can't find another one. I'd rather have a bit extra. I'm gonna knock this bush out of the way. See if we can't find some more resin here real quick. What's this? Oh. This poor animal got killed by wolves. Oh, mushrooms and berries. Take the berries. I need the mushrooms. There we go. Alright. That looks like one of the resin trees. And the answer was no. Just take some wood. No resin off that one. Alright. Still figuring it out. Oh. Its beehive fell down. I will take free loot. I guess it's one of the places where it's teaching you, like, this is what you should look for beehives. Yep, mushroom. More mushroom. Need more resin tree. This one, I think, because I remember that curve. That curve on the, in the trunk. Or not. Maybe I'm just remembering things. Okay. If there's some trick to resin I'm missing, please feel free to correct me in the chat. I do take constructive input. Alright. If it's like the smaller trees that I was getting resin from. Not this guy, not the pines. There's not a pine. Oh, goodness. Was not expecting a wolf. Alright, let's go back to tree hunting. There's some flint here. Like that tree, with the beehive in it over there. Now I'm still in the tutorial zone where it's giving me hints about, do this! Alright. Let's try this one. Let's see if we get resin. Yes, we got resin out of that tree. A lot. Some. What about this one? Nope, no resin out of that. And I think we have everything we need to strengthen the stuff like it wanted anyways. This is... Yeah. Yep. Sometimes they'll give you like little bits of scrap and stuff for some of that. Oh, string respawned. Free string. Alright, let's go strengthen the shrine like it wants. Blame Oswald. Stop walking through the window. That guy, you know, is just... Alright, strengthen the flame. There we go. So now we can actually survive stronger Shroud, is my understanding, so... Spark of knowledge is erupted within. Ready yourself to unveil the secrets of our past. Find 2 ancient objects of the Springlands to learn the world's fate. Okay. Alright. So, if I need another crowd sword, I could upgrade this further, but... Do that. Alright. Strengthen it. You require happy survivors. Okay. But I need more survivors. Got it. Okay, so let's see here. And salt. Wow, it's going to take a lot of stuff to do the next level. Okay. Let's see here. What can we put in here? Shift R? Alright, let's put... Where did I get another spark from? I'll put that in here, though. That's fine. Got a bunch of wood. Let's see here. What about in here? Do that. And I'll put the resin in here, too, and the shroud fluid. And... Put that there. I'm going to need more storage. That's what I'm learning. I'm just going to need more storage. Put this stack of wood in there. There we go. Alright. Alright. There we go. Let's go repair our stuff. Cool. Let's see here. What new stuff can I craft? Anything new? Blocks, it says. We can make bone blocks. We can build a house out of bones. And I can make the explosives. Alright. So let's see what Oswald has to say. Dude, I'm gonna need you to, like, just... Yeah, being crazy again. Why is it telling me I need to make this? I don't even know how you make charcoal powder. How do you make charcoal powder? Can you make charcoal powder? Manual crafting? Can I make charcoal powder? I can make campfires. No, I can't make charcoal powder. I don't know why it's telling me to make charcoal powder. Can I do that over here? Got that. Oh, I can now make metal blocks. So I want to make like a fortress out of steel. I'll do that real quick. Make some more steel. Can I make charcoal powder in here? So I have the glider, I have the grappling hook, I don't have the rake. I could make the rake. I don't need the rake though. Okay, what about in here? Here I know I can change recipes. I can make tar, and I can make wood acid. So let's do that. We'll make a little bit of... Do that. Just to get myself some more, like, recipes unlocked, I think. Because I think it also really, really, really wants me to go and unlock the hunter. Yeah. So we'll do that. There we go. Oh, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. More flame sanctums. Story of fire. Mended wounds. We've got all these story points to go and, like, investigate. Including this giant question mark there. No idea what that is. The love letter. Ancient vault alchemist. Elixir wells. There's another elixir well over there. This takes a while to make this, doesn't it? Okay. Well, folks, it has been 3 hours for me on the stream, and we've made some progress. We've upgraded our gear. I know this is still pretty early on. I didn't get to do any of the water mechanics type stuff yet. But we'll work our way to it. I'm also going to have to do something about Griswold here. He's just wandering around the base like crazy. Or Oswald. Sorry, I keep calling him Griswold. His name's Oswald. But I think we'll bring it back again. Maybe I'll do some long-form videos and mix it in a little bit and do some more streams of this at some point. But I'm going to stop there for now because I need to go do family with the dinner, or do dinner with the family. Good Lord. And I just want to thank everybody who's been in the stream today. Y'all have been great. Thank you all for coming. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if I don't see you again or talk to you again, because you don't come to my streams or whatever before Christmas Day, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. Or just enjoy life. Be at peace. And may life be peaceful for you and all that. So, you all have a wonderful time. And hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. Or maybe you'll catch my next episode of something. Until then, you all have a great one.